Last thing before we go tonight, the darndest thing is happening over at Fox News, where these days, more than ever, they seem to love them some Vladdy Putin. It is true that Putin and Russia generally are coming off a 4-year sugar high where they were all but honorary members of the Trump administration and the Trump media industrial complex. Trump not only bent over backwards for Putin, he fell hard for the guy, let's face it, and craved his approval. And he brought his whole party along with him. Remember when we learned there were Russians at the GOP convention in Cleveland in 2016, as if that's a thing? And always remember, these Republicans spent the 4th of July 2018 in Moscow, as one does. So imagine you're an elected official in the United States, and instead of the annual hometown parades and picnics and fireworks with constituents and friends and family, no, you choose to spend your Independence Day in Russia, or as Ron Johnson calls it, the perfect July 4th. Also remember the T-shirts we saw at Trump rallies. I'd rather be Russian than a Democrat. And that actually explains some of this Putin supporting by Fox types. You see, the enemy of their enemy is their friend. Putin is at odds with Biden. They hate Biden. Ergo, go Putin. But that doesn't explain 4 years of making exceptions for Putin. And now they're going deep, all the while, remember, helping Putin to diminish the United States. They love the shirtless Putin over at Fox, any chance to stress his virility and vigor, including what they say on the air, where it's sometimes difficult to figure out which side they're rooting for.
Russia's president challenging President Biden to a live televised debate.
Do you think it's healthy to see this happening on the world stage so early in Biden's presidency?
Joe Biden is the president. He doesn't need to keep this narrative that Russia is worse.
I think they should hash it out. You know, why not?
They view Biden as something of a clown.
Biden can't answer questions from reporters. He certainly can't do a one-on-one with Vladimir Putin on live television.
Who's likely to show up like that picture on a horse?
Joe Biden is, in fact, weak and frail, and he's struggling cognitively. The whole world can see what we see.
Putin and Biden, it would not end like Rocky IV. I don't think the American would prevail.
Jonathan Chait writes this in New York Magazine. Biden's clear break with Trump's line is offensive to Moscow and Mar-a-Lago in equal measure. Tom Nichols, a frequent guest of ours here, writes, this GOP Fox turn toward Russia is just anti-liberal spite, and it's traitorous. Or, as the pro-Putin caucus at Fox calls it, Friday night.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.